Good morning. This week we're in Parshat Chaye Sarah. I think most of you probably know that the name of the portion is ironic because although the name of the portion in English is the life of Sarah, the portion really recounts to us the death of Sarah. Sarah is a personality in the Torah about whom we know very little. The Torah narrative itself doesn't provide a lot of details about what Sarah was like as a person. And on the one hand, it seems just from the simple reading of the Torah narrative that Sarah is almost incidental to the story of Abraham. But Rashi has some wonderful insights, particularly about the very first verse of this portion. Rashi points out that in the Hebrew of the first verse, the word shana is used in a particularly unusual way. It's also used in the singular and the plural in the same verse. And Rashi uses this to teach us something about who Sarah was as a person. And what that is that the way, according to Rashi, that the word shana is used in this verse indicates to us that Sarah maintained the same dignified bearing, the same approach toward life her entire life. From the time she was a little girl until the time she died at 127, Sarah was essentially the same fully formed person. And who was that person? It was a person of dignity, a person of moral clarity, a person of perseverance, and a person of great strength. And these qualities coalesced around Sarah in a very meaningful way when Sarah had to face the interactions that she had by being abducted, when Sarah had to be hospitable to the strangers that came along, when Sarah had to confront her own inability to have children for such a long time, and when Sarah had to confront the banishment of Ishmael from the family, and finally when Sarah had to confront from afar, almost seemingly as a silent partner, the Akedah, the narrative in which Abraham takes Isaac to be sacrificed on Mount Moriah. All of these things Sarah approached with moral clarity, great dignity, and perseverance. And we learn that those qualities contribute tremendously to the life of a person, and those are the legacy that Sarah leaves to us. Especially when it came to this idea of moral clarity, we learn from Rashi and some other commentaries that Sarah was prepared to do the necessary work to be a partner with Abraham in leading the charge of establishing the children of Israel, of establishing the line that would ultimately result in the children of Israel. And Sarah's role in this, according to Rashi and the other commentaries, can't be overestimated. Sarah really is the paradigmatic matriarch of a family in the best possible sense of the word. And the legacy that Sarah leaves to us, is a legacy of dignity, of honor, of moral clarity, of tremendous perseverance in the face of difficult circumstances, and an acceptance of what she was meant to do in life. So we mourn the loss of Sarah. We acknowledge that Sarah played a vital, important role in the establishment of the children of Israel. And that's also seen by the great efforts and lengths that Abraham went to assure that Sarah was given a proper burial in the most appropriate Jewish way possible. So a lot to learn from this week's portion. I hope we're going to see you tonight, 6:15, in the Gore Sanctuary. Another wonderful week of services this evening. Please join us for music, for worship, for learning. After the service, there's a special program put together by Rabbi Cantor Wissett about music. And I know that you would love to see you there. I'm looking forward to seeing you as well. Shabbat Shalom.